Welcome back to the Manor. Julian McBain here, and we are back with Fallout New Vegas. We're coming into Boulder City. Well, what's left of Boulder City. I have a feeling this place did not get missed by the nukes. If I remember correctly. Is it?
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the cons?
One of my patrols was on its way back from NOVAC when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
I might be able to strike a deal. Oh, what are they planning on doing? No, let's negotiate.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I understand.
Good luck.
Normally I'd say no, but they're probably fucked if we don't, so go for it. And if we start hearing shooting, we're just going to annihilate everything. California troops. I think you can actually see the hostages at some point. Yep, there they are. I can't remember. I don't want to accidentally trigger anything because they're the hostages. I think Jessup's in here.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
And this is my favorite line in the whole game. I got better.
And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now?
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Okay, before we get into this...
Yeah, go on.
I want speech. It's all going into speech, guys.
I'm getting real tired of talking.
Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostages now, and I'll have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Have a good day.
Yeah, go on.
The one thing I love about Fallout is you don't have to shoot your way out of every situation. You can just talk. This is one of my favorite ones to just talk my way out of. Although I have to admit, my favorite line is, I got better. Thanks, Rince.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Great Khans has let the hostages go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
NCR likes me, and so do the Great Khans. And that makes my life 110% easier. I remember that encounter being longer. Like, a lot of these encounters, I seriously remember being a lot longer. cons are coming out.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. But now we can raid their hideout for stuff. What can we steal? Forks. Empty bottles. Take the full one. Smokes. Huh. Beer's always good for a sale. I love how it's stealing the 10mm rounds. What the hell? I don't care about the, like, 2 karma I'm going to lose for stealing that. There should not have even been stolen. Blamco mac and cheese. I've actually made Blamco mac and cheese. It was okay. Okay, I'm not a mac and cheese guy. My son loved it. And he is a mac and cheese guy. So I'll take that, take it as a positive. But there's cayenne pepper in it, which makes very interesting. I've never actually taken the time to explore Boulder City. Yeah, right, Rents? It's like, you just negotiated a peaceful deal, but I've been told to kill them all anyway. What can I do? Oh, wait, you mean I have to have integrity. Ah. Someone remind me to take lockpick on the next level up. Shouldn't take too long. I think that's pretty much all there is in Boulder City, is just the little bit of ammo.
Man, this place is a mess.
You think? Got hit by a fucking nuke.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Not before I do. Okay. Next, we're headed to the Strip. We're gonna go deal with Benny. Freeside. Camp McCarran. And we got Forlorn Hope and the BOS bunker down there that we're not going to be doing yet. So, okay, let's head toward New Vegas. Because it's time. Yeah, right? Okay, now let's be fair, Rents. This game is like 10 years old.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Oh. Good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. This is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Benny come this way?
Fancy pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
How'd you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
See what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me. Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Sounds good to me. See if there's anything in here worth stealing. I don't like scorpions. Spiders? Spiders, I'll name a spider. Scorpions? Die. have what I need for that. That's okay. We can always come back. I won't because I'll forget, but we can always come back. Hey, Bill, good to see ya. This is some Star Wars convenience. Yeah, so to be fair, this game came out a while ago. There goes Victor. You know, part of me wonders what happens if I shoot him. But he's an actually important NPC. So we'll just follow him, and maybe if we run into an ambush or something, he can help shoot our way out. So, Bill, I'll do some EU live streaming, and then I'll do a game, like a whole, like, Let's Play type run through, and then I'll go back to EU for a while. So, I'm doing Fallout New Vegas for now. There might be events or something where I might do a live stream. I know that when Virtueverse does its EA4, I'll be taking a break from this to do that live stream. But realistically, it's probably going to be a while because this is a rather lengthy game. I know when I did Subnautica, that took quite a bit of time. And before that, was Subnautica my first Let's Play live stream? Maybe it was. Yeah, I think that was. What is the deserted shack? I didn't even know this was a location. Healing powder. So I apologize if this is not the content you come for, but...
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Oh, thank you. That was a little weird. What's that? Oh, I bet that's Forlorn Hope. Oh, maybe not. No, Forlorn Hope's down here. What is that? Because I would have thought that was Camp Forlorn Hope. Or no, that's not, this might be the big base core route area. Yeah, that's, this comes later. House Resort and Country Club. You can see the big tower. Whoa. We have enemies. Why is that one bighorner hostile? I don't really need the steak, so we'll just, like, continue on. Whoa. Apparently all bighorners are hostile. Okay. We'll go around. I don't need to be, like, out here hunting bighorners for no reason. Whoops. I think that that's a glitch. Looks like we got a couple of them piled on each other. Good job, Bethesda. See, that was one of the issues with the Havoc engine. We all make fun of Fallout New Vegas for all of the issues it has, or not New Vegas, but Fallout 76 for all of the issues it has. The Havoc engine had far more than the Creation engine. The Grubbing Gulp Rest Stop. Don't get me wrong. Fallout New Vegas is, hands down, the best Fallout game ever created. Oh, someone's Brahmin. I don't think that someone's here no more, though. Not seeing a body, though. It doesn't look like this is a building you can actually... Whoa! Let's not trip over the barrels there, Julian. Okay. Oh, there they are. I see. You have to approach them from the road.
You need water? I got water. Clean and fresh. Straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated wasteland water. A little Fallout never killed anybody. Glad to do it.
Fuck. A little Fallout never killed anybody. I find that way more amusing than I should. Take the beer. Take the mac and cheese. And the mutt fruit too, the Dandy Boy apples, all the dirty water. Gumdrops, junk food, and I will take all of that. Anything else here that I don't need? Don't need the noodles. Don't need the butts. Can't smoke them anyway. There, you can have that too. And then I will take... Oh. Apparently, that's more than she can afford. So I'll take that back. You have the tin plate. There.
Thanks. Until next time.
Later. Now we got to figure out... Now, before we go to actual New Vegas, I think we actually want to start at Camp McCarran, if I'm not mistaken. So I think there's stuff to do at Camp McCarran before you actually get into New Vegas. Oh, there's a rock there. I'm paying attention to chat. Actually, I find the VATS in this Fallout far more user-friendly than in 76. I have never been able to use VATS in 76. To me, it's just not worth it. Now, I will say the iron sight's aiming is a hell of a lot better in 76 than it is in Fallout New Vegas. So I don't even really bother with VATS most of the time. Whereas in this game, you want to use VATS. Spadewind Inc. has killed a lot of people. It's a fiend. The one thing I do miss from the other Fallout game I missed. Are you kidding me? I wish I had a scope. Finally. I gotta admit, the ragdollizing in this game is sometimes hilarious. Okay. What do we want here? We've got plenty of speech, I think, for the time being. Science would be beneficial. Lockpick would be beneficial. Energy weapons would definitely be beneficial. Let's go with energy weapons. And then for this, commando's always good. I love the description for Sneering Imperialist. You don't take kindly to raiders, junkies, or tribals trying to settle or stay alive in civilized lands. Against dirty raider and junkie tapes, as well as Zion's tribals, you do plus 15% damage and have a bonus to hit in VATS. I find that very amusing. Here and now immediately grants you another level. I kind of find that to be not cool. Not because it's bad, but because why? Right? I can grind out the level. It's not that bad. Finesse. Critical hits could definitely be useful. Faction. Strong back is always good in this game. I know Rents will say it's a food build thing, but yeah, whatever. Let's go with no toughness. Take the grenade, take the ammo. Don't care about the rest. Take the cat eye. Take the ammo. Take the weapon. Search the pile of ash. Ugh. I love how I turned them to ash. I vaporized them. Their armor is still intact. Actually, any of this shit is still intact. What the hell? I love how the NCR guys just stood there. They're like, yeah, whatever. They're assholes. Kill them all you want. I can see where there's an advantage because you get all the extra skill points. And the skill points are actually... I smell a battle. Looks like the NCR's in combat. Where the hell is the entrance? Did you get them, you dope? Oh, look, your buddy's dead. Don't mind me. Oh, I'm too heavy. A cigarette. Dude, want a cigarette? No. Oh, we're only 3 pounds overweight? Well, I have a solution for that. And then... there we go. Of course, the Brahmin steak gave me the extra 10 pounds of lifting, but that's okay. Oh, son of a bitch. You're right, Cat. I did want to level lockpicking. Ugh, I'm a dope. Where the hell am I? Okay, we're still on our way to Camp McCarran. You think some people don't like the NCR? Whoa. See, if you just didn't decide you wanted to shoot me, we could have been friends. Why did I do that? Son of a bitch. Okay, I need to figure out what I grabbed off him that I didn't want. I don't need the extra... Actually, you know what? That can be used to repair shit, so hang on. Let's do this. Weapons. No, no. Okay, that dropped us below. That'll help too. Bottle cap. The laser rifle. The ammo. Booze. Don't worry about being too heavy. We're going to repair the other laser rifle with it. Take the ammo. Don't really care about the other shit. I'm still 5 pounds overweight. Oofta. I don't like getting rid of shit like this. If I'm gonna drop something, I'd much prefer... Oh. There we go. There. Radar armor. Sucks. Really hoping this is the way to the entrance to Camp McCarran, because I thought it was. Ah, there we go.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
McCarran Field. You know, a friend of mine, who I know also plays Fallout New Vegas, actually went to McCarran Field on their way out of Las Vegas, and I almost mentioned Camp McCarran, and then I caught myself. Is this the guy?
Nice job out there.
Oh, well, thank you. I thought there was a guy that was supposed to run up to you and greet you here. I've been wrong before. Maybe I haven't come far enough to trigger this quest chain yet? Because there's a quest chain here.
I'm Bitter Root, First Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
Where can I find some work?
You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my father, Major Daughtry. He's our CO.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I get tired of talking before it was through.
Unusual name.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
Didn't mean to offend.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What do you know about the cons?
They're scum. Lazy, trumped-up raiders. Most of the time they're drunk or high, and when they're not shooting chems, they're selling them. Used to have a settlement up at Bitter Springs till they pissed off NCR and got slaughtered for their trouble. A lot of us got killed at Bitter Springs. A lot of them, I mean. My parents died too.
How long you been with First Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark. Alright, goodbye.
Okay, so now we have a goal here. Where is data, quests? Oh shit, did we not finish Helios One? Oh, we didn't have the skills. I need repair or science. Son of a bitch. Okay, so repair, science, and lockpick. Cat, if I get dumb another time, you're to call me here live on camera to remind me I'm being a moron. Don't need any of that. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Ammo, flamer fuel. I'll put it back, Mom. Christ. Those I could probably use, but I don't have the weight. I need to find a damn shop. Oh, let's go in. Oh, damn. So there's a fly buzzing around me. I don't like flies. Yes, you do have witnesses. Land, you little bastard, in a place where I can hit ya. Distracting me during a stream. Trying to remember where... Accessible... Oh wait, these are bathrooms. I don't need into those. I think this is him.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Okay.
Later.
I might not be ready to do this quest chain.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed. Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Okay.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
That a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why not just beat him senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I object to the use of violence against prisoners of war. So, I have to say, in real life, I do object to the use of violence against prisoners of war. But this is a video game.
Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Helios.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Helios, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Aww.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Ooh. I could lie to him. I have the intelligence. I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me.
So that,
Get away from me.
that was a success.
Is something the matter, Helios? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Okay.
You're a fucking degenerate.
Huh.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Selus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
You know, it's interesting. I've never actually managed all those speech checks, and I don't even know if I succeeded.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
You sure talk tough for someone who's afraid to die. Ooh. Or I can say, but I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion. Okay. How do I fuck with him the most? I call him coward.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
So you were unafraid to cut any throat but your own.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal, self-appointed dictator?
Ha!
I didn't
Got
work
to
my
him.
way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No.
Ooh.
He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Damn. I have never done this before. I've never had a high enough speech to succeed in this. I've always had to fight this guy. Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
Oh, how do I don't believe you. There's more.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
I think I've heard all I need to. You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
No, that's fine. Wow. I have never actually managed to talk my way through that.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
300 caps.
Yep, see you around.
Sounds good. Holy shit. I don't know how I managed that. I have never, ever managed that.
Hello.
Oh, like that's new content for me. That was cool. Hey Roy, good to see you. Yeah, I thought I was going to be punching him. That's what I've done every other playthrough. This time I just like talked him down. It's almost disappointing. So we've got a, oh, crap. Wait, there's a door back here? Where are you?
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
Where are we?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
You're a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Shady Sands is a place from Fallout 1, by the way. What's your role?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
There's a joke there. Need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Have a good one.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Anyone who judges a person for having a twang needs to have their eyes checked. And their brains.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Dude, I have never done like a speech run, and that was actually pretty cool to get all that information. First I've heard about Vault 2020.
No, they wouldn't have
22.
You, would they?
2020,
Probably
wow.
better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Most people begin at the start.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Yeah, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you.
It's never that simple.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more.
That's
I believe
not...
that the
Well, okay, that is a
inhabitants of Vault
science.
22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Okay. Money.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Have a good
Best
one.
of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
He's an arrogant fuck.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Yes, it is the Green Vault. Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Have a good one.
Right. Good luck.
Having lived in the Midwest, that twang actually makes me remember another home that I have. It's good to hear. I don't know why it's stealing from vending machines. Just have it take some caps.
Something I can do for you?
Oh, General Shu.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
I'm here to provide support. I'm here for hire. Provide support.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine.
Oof.
Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
You seem calm given how bad shit is.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
We're the fiends.
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll take care of Vault 3.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Works for me. How are things going?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Whoops. Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
I could look into the leak.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
What's McCarran's role?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Ever notice how they don't do anything remotely close to OPSEC in these games. For those who are not familiar with that terminology, that means operational security. In other words, keep your fucking mouth shut. Challenges.
Everything was going according to President Campbell's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Is it mostly quiet?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
Okay.
Bye.
That's everything from him. I thought there was a guy that gave us like some kill contracts out here. Maybe that's him? I think this is him. Yes, Major Daughtry.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
What do you know about the Fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up Earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Yes, it does.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
I think Cook is closest to us.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Okay. Who's Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Anything else?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty.
So no laser
Good luck
weapons
to you.
either.
And don't get careless. Right.
Okay, before we do that, we actually need to go back inside and go to the concourse and sell some shit, because I think that's where the shopkeepers are. And then I'm going to take a $5 after we do that to acquire some more alcohol, because reasons. Wasn't sure what time it was. In game, not out of game. Concourse, I think, is where the shops are.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back. Because I looked it up, and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
Oh my god, is there a health inspector bothering you, dude?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you?
Anything to eat?
Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers.
Jesus Christ, no wonder they can't frickin' get anything.
Chow down.
And he's got no caps. Lots of water, though. That was weird. How? Corporal. Okay, I was gonna say, how the... I first read that as Colonel. And I was gonna say, how the hell is this guy a Colonel running the damn kitchen? They do a really good job with ambiance in this game. Just this side of creepy. Yeah, you got that right, Rince. Colorectal implosion syndrome.
Hey, you look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
I am. What do you have in mind?
For you, just the basics. Come back when you're a little more seasoned and maybe we could talk about other options. Bad business if someone hurts themselves using your products, you know. Gets all kinds of unwanted attention.
Got anything for sale?
Take your pick.
Okay, he's got shit and he's got caps, so... Let's get rid of the cash. Let's start with... Do we have any extra apparel? Not really. I had forgotten about that. Get rid of the cactus fruit. The cat eye really helps from time to time. Future weapons today. Get rid of the healing powder and the iguana bits. That doesn't have any weight to it. I never fucking use stealth boys. Fuck it. They can go. Whoa! I have 21 pounds of sunset sarsaparilla. Yeah, but we tend to crush those during combat. Like, total freaking, boomstick style. What do I have in here that I don't need? I do not need 12 gauge rounds. Wow. Like 357's cool. The 44 does less than the 357, which is horseshit, to be honest with you. The grenades are a lot of weight. I don't really need the cowboy repeater. Compared to the revolver... Yeah, let's ditch the revolver, keep the repeater. We can ditch the 5mm cases. We can ditch the cram. No, I don't need the grenades either. I never use grenades in this game because it doesn't have a separate equip slot. You have to actually separately equip it. The laser RCW can go. The Denari E can go. The sawed-off shotgun can go. Which means any 12mm or 12 gauge I have can go, which I already sold. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that should do it. That gun. Which, I have to admit, I'm kind of tempted to just offload because we have the service rifle. Which does way less damage. Holy shit. Okay, let's look at... 5.56 rounds, 10mm rounds, 357 Magnum rounds. There we go.
Give me a shout if you need any. Later.
Take all the cash you can give me, dude. All of it. Actually, to counter that, Rinse, you technically could, but you'd have to use the creation engine to do it. As of making this game in 2020, you totally could. And I think it would be super popular if they did do a remake in the creation engine.
Hello.
I think they actually missed the boat by not just recreating Fallout New Vegas multiplayer as Fallout 76 instead of the 76 that we have. I'm going to be very careful about not calling it utter and complete bullshit. Okay, no, I'm not. The 76 we have is utter and complete bullshit. I mean, to be fair, they tried a new concept and it didn't work. Well, it did work. It just didn't work the way they thought it would work. And then they kept screwing over half their player base because they're Bethesda. I've never...
the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Never heard of the game Hades there, Jay. Yeah. But again, keep in mind, this game's like 10 years old. Okay, I'm going to take a $5 and I will be right back before we go back out into the wastes. I'm back. Hey, Bob. Okay, let's jump back into this. Let's make sure we're actually tracking the quest to kill Cook Cook. 3-card bounty. We could talk to Little Buster, but I really don't feel like it. So let's find an actual weapon here. Apparently I'm doing fisticuffs. The laser rifle's probably a mistake. With the service. Actually, you know what? Until I hit Cook Cook, the laser rifle will probably be better. Oh, hunting rifle. He's just an addict. You might know something, though. The El Rey Motel. Oh.
Howdy.
Oh, howdy. Okay, so let's go after 3-card bounty. It'll be this way. There's a river. Hey, Bob, it goes all right. Wish I had a freaking scope. I do. I wish I had a scope. Come on, asshole. Oh, look, he found me. Wow, I can't hit shit. Now I can. Did he actually, like, cripple my head or some shit? Okay, no, we're good. I'll take the rounds. Probably take the repeater too, eh? Use it to repair my existing one. Ooh. Mines. I don't ever use mines, but they sell real good. Kill him. One shot.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
One kill. Where the hell did you come from, dude?
Anybody there?
Who the hell are you?
Anybody there?
The frick? This guy's gotta be a glitch. The other fiend disappears, he shows up, and everything gets fucked. That's okay, as long as it doesn't screw up the friggin' quest. Yeah, I need to improve my gun skill just a little bit. Okay. Whoops. Repeater, the rounds. Okay. So asshole should be back here somewhere. We're not going to want this weapon. We're going to want this weapon. I love how it's an AR, or I guess it's technically an M16, but I think it's more of an AR-15 because it only has a semi-auto function in this game. Yes, I am very picky about that shit. I'm a gun guy. What can I say? So we've got this AR-15 or M16. And it looks like it is wooden furniture, which I have found out you can actually get. So when I go to get my own, I'm buying a full set of wooden furniture for it. For those of you who are not gun people, furniture is like the stock and stuff. Oh, fuck. Guess I'm not winning any marksmanship awards on this gun. Oh shit. You know what? I don't think any of them are cook. Someone's got a flamethrower, doo-dah, doo-dah. It's cook. Cook's got fucking armor. Good of my friends to forget to mention that. Dude, stop burning my ass. Aid. let's do... Ooh, if I blow up the flamer, though, that could be bad. Need a better weapon. Need a better weapon. I don't have the skills for that gun, though. Let's do this. Okay, PETA, line up. Oofda. That's not a good sign. Screw it. Where's that damned 10? Okay, this is kind of BS. I can't get out of that. Who the hell is throwing plasma weapon my way? Fucking armor's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna die. This is gonna suck. Dude, stop shooting me. I can't mess with your head. Tell me that wasn't a headshot. A lever action shotgun. Asshole picked up a plasma rifle too. Oh, Malcolm Holmes is dead now. Don't even know what he was doing there. Why did I do that? Don't even care at this point. Don't know who he is, can't remember his quest line, don't even care. Because he was an idiot. I, on the other hand, need a goddamn doctor again. So we're going to meet Major Daughtry, and then we're going to fast travel to find a doc. Oh, where is this guy? Hey, Beard, where the hell did you go? Oh, isn't this that idiot little Buster?
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Why'd you quit?
See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money, but it turns out it's hard work, so screw it. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him. But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole. Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Yeah, I doubt it. There goes my head. Where the hell is the frickin' hire? There he is.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty?
I want to claim one?
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. Damn right I do. Who do you think you can take down?
Let's go drive a Nephi.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon. Snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Where's Gorobets?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Got it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck. Right.
Okay, first things first. We're gonna go back to Good Springs. Get our head examined. I have this thing for getting shot in the head, apparently. I mean, I should have figured that out right from the get-go, right? This is going to turn into a trope. Shit. What is my level anyway? Level 10. Oh, we're getting close to being able to go to the big empty. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is the big empty. Woohoo, yeah.
How are you holding up? Don't
Put
look
me
like
back
nothing
together,
too
Doc.
serious. Let me patch you up. Okay, hold still.
Thanks, Doc. Hey, you got any... no, I probably don't have any... Oh, wait. There we go.
How are you holding up?
What do you got for
Sure.
stuff to buy? Doctor's bags. Ooh, stim packs. That's a lot of cash, man. Don't need that. You can have that. Don't really need the repeater, but I've got the ammo for it. You can have the grenade. You can have the mines. Probably don't want the mines, but you can have the mines. Yeah, take the plasma rifle. Rate the bullet magnet there. Yeah, my brain is a fucking bullet magnet in this game. Those can go. keep that.
You take care now.
The talking heads in this game, which is literally what they're called. They're all called talking heads, which comes from Fallout 1 where there were literal talking heads. Go back to Camp McCarran. Let's jump to the El Rey. It's a bit closer. We're actually gonna go with the las rifle again. Oh, probably help if I was in fucking weapons, right? After driver in F5, we will take a break, I think. Before we take out the third person on his shit list next Tuesday. I think this place is a thing right here. New Vegas Steel. Yes, it is a thing. Not a thing we're going to deal with tonight, though. Too far away. That's a thing, too, but that's where Vault 3 is, if I remember correctly. Let's find out. South Vegas Ruins East entrance. Like, that might be where we need to go. Oh, driving to 5's way over there. I don't think so. I think we need to go around. I just want to know who had the crane to lift all these goddamn train cars. Whoops, I knocked the rifle out of his hand. That's hilarious. Whoops. Take the rounds. Take the repeater. Take the rounds. Take the rifle. Oh wow, that's a lot of people. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something really, really dumb. Why are we gonna do something that's dumb? Because it's fun. Oh, that's driver in a Fi. Let's not, like, completely destroy driver in a Fi's face. lever actions, right? Wow, that's a serious glitch. Can I have control back? What the shit? Wow, that just... What was that? So, okay, let's do, shotgun. Whoops. First things first, let's grab a stim pack. Or, not as much as you do, dude. Take that. And from you, I'll take the rounds. And the varmint rifle, actually. Or repair my own varmint rifle. From you, I'll take the rounds. And that's pretty much it. From you, I'll take the... nothing. Where's Driver Asshole? I mean, Nephi. Take your head. I don't want the armor. Okay, so Kat, you're in charge. What do I take? Because I need repair to finish the sun one, the friggin' power plant. But I think I said to call me on it if I don't take lockpicks. So you tell me which one to take, and I will max out that one with all 16 points. Cat Spoonbreaker is in control. Is she gonna pick one? Is she even still in the chat? I'm gonna get razzed for this later, I guarantee it. And I would probably deserve it. Ha! Oh god, we're all gonna die. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Lockpicking it is. And then next time we'll do repair so we can finish the, what the frick is it? The, power plant.
Got any more good news for me?
I want to claim a bounty.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Well, well, well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, let's go after Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. I never leave her side.
We're gonna find her.
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long. You've gone after the Fiends. Yeah, I was there. I was
Not what I meant to
Captain
do.
Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The Major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to Major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it.
I don't blame him there.
Right.
Okay, so... she's back there, so let's bump ourselves over to New Vegas Steel. I'm just gonna save a few extra moments, assuming that, of course, this doesn't crash. There we go. Speaking of which, let's save. And we need some water. What's down a Brahmin steak? Why do they send it? I hate the way this works sometimes. You can ask someone over here about, I'm sure, her. I don't care about that shit. I just want to kill the mark. So where's the mark? The mark is over here. Okay, you're right, Kat. You were absolutely right, and I'm at fault for that. And I should have been more patient. But this is me. And I'm not very good at patience. I do deserve the facepalm, though. Totally deserve the facepalm.
sight of your own blood?
Bye-bye. Take the 5.56 rounds and the caps, and that's about it. Totally have the wrong weapon equipped. Las rifle. The hilarious thing about you saying Julian 2020, Bob, is the fact that I'm actually running for a political office in my state. And there's Violet. Whoops. I just vaporized one of her dogs. I don't think we can hit her from here. That's 2. Three. For the record, I really hate shooting dogs. Oh god, and this is our favorite one. We're taking that brain. There's reasons for taking the brain. Stim pack. Not what I was looking for. God damn it, there we go. Body pop. A headshot again. Of course it's the damned head. She had a 306, no wonder. Not a 306, a 308. God damn it. I can't even speak a round name correctly tonight. This is how many times I've been hitting the goddamn head. It is for the cyber doggo gun. There he is.
Still working on that last bounty?
Nope.
If that's true, that'd be the last of them. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Okay, and you know what, guys? I'm gonna call it a night there. Because it's late. And we did a lot of work. So, when we come back, we are going to try to find the spy here in Camp McCarran. And then, depending on how much time we have after that, we are going to spin around and go back to the solar power plant. So, Kat, you and Kendrick have to remind me of that, because we all know I will never remember. In the meantime, we're going to take a nap. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, 1 subscription at a time, so make sure you subscribe. And as always, everyone, I appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next one. This has been awesome. Have a good night.